folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don, this is Rockin' the Country. I'm wearing this hat on purpose because I'm doing Hank Snow's I've Been Everywhere. And you've heard this song before, definitely by Johnny Cash, because Johnny covered it. But I'm wearing this hat because Hank is from Nova Scotia, Canada. So shout out to all the Canucks up there. I'm not that far from you. I mean, it's only like a 40-minute flight out of Newark up to Toronto, which I've made that flight before. Dennis King requested this. So Dennis, shout out to you, my friend. I don't know where you live. Are you up in Canada? But you said Hank is from Nova Scotia. Terry Wood sent me. Terry's in Calgary, so I didn't wear that hat, but I wore my broad-minded Canada hat. All right, let's see. I don't know this.
Toting my pack along the dusty Winnemucca Road when along came a semi with a high and canvas covered load. If you're going to Winnemucca, man, with me you can ride. So I climbed into the cab and then I settled down inside. He asked me if I'd seen a road with so much dust and sand, and I said, listen, bud, I've traveled every road in this here land. I've been everywhere, man, I've been everywhere, man. Crossed the deserts bare, man, I breathe the mountain air, man. Of travel I've had my share, man, I've been everywhere. Been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Matamor, Apollonia, Bangor, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Topeka, Aaron, Amadillo, Killer. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the desert bare.
I don't know. You know, when you hear I've been everywhere, man, it's usually just an excerpt for a commercial or something like that, and it's Johnny's version. But I didn't realize all these towns were mentioned. But this reminds me of REM's It's the End of the World as I Know It, or as we know it, because he has to sing those towns so quickly and remember them. I don't know if even I had the lyrics in front of me, I could sing it like that.
Man, I breathe the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texarkana, Monterey, Furry Day, Santa Fe, Tallahassee, Glen Rock, Black Rock, Little Rock, Oskaloosa, Tennessee, Hennessy, Chippewa, Spirit Lake, Grand Lake, Devil Lake, Cradle Lake, the Peaks Lake. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Of travel I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Louisville, Nashville, Knoxville, Omaha, Black, Shuffleville, Jacksonville, Waterville, Costa Rica, Pittsfield, Springfield, Bakerfield, Shreveport, Hackensack, Cadillac, Fond du Lac, Davenport, Idaho, Jellicoe, Argentina, Diamantina, Pasadena, Catalina. See what I mean, sir? I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Of travel I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Pittsburgh, Parkersburg, Gravelburg, Colorado, Ellensburg, Rexburg, Vicksburg, El Dorado, Laramie, Atmore, Haverstraw, Chattanooga, Chaska, Nebraska, Alaska, Opelika, Baraboo, Waterloo, Kalamazoo, Kansas City, Sioux City, Cedar City, Dodge City, what a pity. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man.
I know someplace you haven't been.
I've been everywhere.
I know someplace you haven't been. Everywhere. He said Argentina in there. And I don't know if there's an Argentina, like a town in the U.S. Like you've got Paris, Texas, and such. But so many towns in there. I've been to a number of them. I think he even said Costa Rica, which is where one of my two surrogate daughters live. Well, she's working remotely in Costa Rica for the last 2 years near the water because she likes to surf. But she works for a company in New York, and she gets to live and work remotely. But I mean, Shreveport was in there, Kalamazoo. I've been to Kalamazoo in Michigan. It's very cool. Cadillac, he mentioned that. There's so many places in there that a lot in Canada. He said Toronto. He said Ottawa. There were a number of other places. Yeah, he left he didn't say Mississauga. I've been to Mississauga, by the way, but I don't know, he just peeled right through them so quickly. How long does it take to rehearse that? All right, that was a lot of fun. I love Hank's version of this one. All right, what do I rate this song? Oh my gosh. All right, do not blast me for this one. The number that popped into my head, goodness gracious, was a 9.7. That's a song right there. I mean, just not only the novelty of how quickly he peeled through it, but all the places he covered. But that line in the end, well, right in the beginning, the guy said, "Can you believe all this dust?" or something like that. Have you ever seen anything like this? And that's the intro to the song where he goes on to say, of course, I've been to all these other places. And then in the end, the passenger comes back and says, I've been one place you've never been, everywhere. And that is really good writing right there. So the number that popped into my head was a 9.7. So I'm sticking with that. All right, guys. Have a great day. See you on another video. I don't know how many places you've been in there. I've been to, I don't know, maybe 32 or 35 states in the U.S., but maybe I'll get to the rest of them probably. Most, anyway. All right, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.